Welcome to another quick tutorial for genealogists. I'm Dana Jacobs, host of the On Granny's Trail channel and blog. And today's question is, how can I find an archive or library in a particular locality? So I'll be showing you how to use WorldCat to find libraries and ArchiveGrid to find archives. There's a difference between a library and an archive. A library is a repository that houses derivative or compiled sources, or in other words, not originals, while an archive is where you'll find more in the way of original sources. But you can find some of both in each of them, technically speaking, and they both have things in them that as genealogists we want to get our hands on. So let's start with WorldCat. WorldCat, as it says, connects you to collections and services of over 10,000 libraries worldwide. Most people use this website to find items to access through interlibrary loan, but you can also use it to identify libraries anywhere in the world. Simply click on the link to find a library and then enter the name of a locality. So today I want to find libraries near the birthplace of my great-grandfather in Llano, Texas. So I type in Llano and up comes a list of 5 libraries in that area. By default, WorldCat displays 10 results, but I can change that to display up to 100 results. I'm not much interested in the school libraries listed here because none of them are college or university libraries, but I am interested in the Llano County Library. I can click on the link to the website to get contact information or links to digitized collections, or click on the link to the catalog to see what is in their collections. So that's a quick look at using WorldCat to find a library, and now let's take a look at ArchiveGrid, which is actually part of the WorldCat system, and it catalogs over 4 million archival items from over 1,000 institutions. Let's open up ArchiveGrid and do a search for Llano, Texas. The results for ArchiveGrid come up in the form of a map with pins dropped for various archives. I can easily see which repositories are closest to Llano, and as I zoom in on the map, I can hover over each pin to see the name of the archive. Some of these look pretty promising, especially the St. Edward's University Archives and Special Collections, the State Library and Archives, Austin Public Library with its Austin History Center, and the University of Texas Libraries. If I click on a pin, it brings up links to the archive's catalog and also contact information. So using ArchiveGrid, I've identified some specialized archives I might not have known about otherwise. Another feature of ArchiveGrid is the ability to bring up a list of all the archives in a given state or country, as a matter of fact, because both WorldCat and ArchiveGrid can help you find libraries or archives anywhere in the world. If I click on Texas, for example, I can see all the archives that are part of ArchiveGrid. Keep in mind that not every archive is a part of ArchiveGrid, but it will give you a head start as you begin to identify them. So that's a look at WorldCat and ArchiveGrid, both very handy tools for genealogists wanting to find libraries and archives. Thanks for stopping by, and for additional tips and help, be sure to visit On Granny's Trail blog.